My name is Danny Matthews. I'm president of J.L. Matthews Company. It's a third-generation family-owned business started in 1946 by my grandfather. My grandfather's from Grove City, Pennsylvania, was raised across the street from my grandmother, and they fell in love and were married for I don't know how many years. Grandpa died when he was 98, Grandma when she was 97. When Grandpa came back from World War II, South Pacific, and he came back to Grove City, which was having the worst winter they've ever had, as he would tell it, and he looked at his wife and said, "Let's go to Texas where it's warm." So they came to Fort Worth, Texas, determined this was the place that they need to raise their family, and they started the J.L. Matthews Company in 1946.
Dad's always had the belief when he started in business that if you treat your customer right, then you have a customer for life. He'll keep coming back.
I think one of the exciting things about this company has been the values my grandfather instilled. My goal is if a guy calls in here, I want to immediately service him. It's a relationship. I know that if he does not have that product, he's not productive. If he's not productive, he's not making money for his family. If he's not making money for his family, I've done him no good at all.
We want to be known as a company that's fair, and the customer comes first. We've always been that way.
J.L. Matthews isn't just reaching out to people local, it is reaching out worldwide, not just with the website, but with the app we now have. It's really awesome to see how J.L. Matthews is moving along with the next generation, but not losing that bond through social media that we have one-on-one.
I love it when customers climb a big tower and they take a picture of themselves on Instagram, and the men are so proud of that, they send it to their wives. And their wives are posting it on the World Wide Web, right? Because they're proud of their men. And the men are proud of the job they do. And we're proud to participate in that. And those are the customers we're trying to grab onto. This next generation, this new generation.
We just spent the last year rebranding J.L. Matthews Company. We had the same logo for about 25 years. It had evolved. It had different things within the logo throughout the 25 years, but we've decided that we wanted to go with a new retro look for this fourth generation that we're entering into. We're very proud of what we came up with, what we ended up with. We sell all over the world now because we have an amazing online presence with our website. We now have an app that you can easily download on any Android, or you can have it on iPhone.
Now you see on social media what J.L. Matthews is doing. You see that we are going to events like SLTC. You get to know who J.L. Matthews is. The thing about rebranding is you don't want to forget about your past or your history. Relationships have always been important to me. It's been important to my grandfather, it's been important to my dad. It's a company that wants to be here for the next generation. It's a company that loves its customer. So it's still a product that says history, it says family, it says we're here for you in the long run.
My name's Charlie Price. I've been with J.L. Matthews 30 years. I run the repair center. Sometimes tools come in and I can give them new life, and sometimes they go to the graveyard. A lot of these tools come in and they look half dead and they just need a little life brought back to them. Some of them look pretty rough. If anyone can give it a new life, I can. I've been doing this for about 30 years. I've been doing it ever since I came to J.L. Matthews. I was trained by a guy that fixed them for over 40 years when he retired, so it's just experience and just about doing them in my sleep. Bringing life to these tools is just a small part of keeping your power on. My name's Charlie Price. I bring tools back to life for J.L. Matthews.
My name is Paul Martinez, and I've been here for 2 years now, and it's pretty interesting business. Surprisingly, I passed by 25 years ago, and I saw the building. I didn't know what it was, and then 25 years later, I'm working here. So it's funny how you drive by somewhere and wind up working there. Don't even know it. I pretty much do shipping out of here for J.L. Matthews on all the orders that we get called in for. Make sure everything's right and correct them out and ship them to all sorts of places all over the U.S. Yeah, we have a whole bucket full of candy that I send two suckers on every order, and I try and make them 2 different flavors, so you don't get the same flavor twice. And I send out stickers to guys, Klein stickers, and then we got these 2 J.L. Matthews little stickers for the hard hat. The more stickers you had means the more experience you had. Guys that come out there with 1 or 2 stickers on their hard hat, you know that they weren't out there very long. But the guys that were covered with stickers, they've been there a while. I usually try and pack everything like I'm sending it to one of my kids, make sure nothing gets jiggled, nothing gets broke, and nothing gets open accidentally, so I usually do a pretty good taping job. So every recognition that we can do for the customer, that when our package gets there, it's better. It kind of makes some people happy. Give a little, get a little. That's how everything works.
My name is Danny Matthews. I'm with J.L. Matthews Company. We're a 3rd-generation business out of Fort Worth, Texas, founded in 1946. So we're celebrating our 68th anniversary this year. We're here today to just say thank you to the students. Thank you to SLTC. J.L. Matthews and Bachelor Industries have come together the last, 5 or 6 years, and we've done a barbecue for the students. We come out twice a year at least, and I just want to provide hamburgers and hot dogs for the kids, make sure they get a meal, because mom and dad are home. These kids have been eating we don't know what, so at least give them one good meal while they're here, and just say thank you.
My name is Doug Parker. I am sales with Bachelin Industries. Bachelin is a small family-owned business located in Western Pennsylvania. We were founded in 1926. Well, I'm standing here at SLTC's, one of their training pole circles that they have. I get the opportunity to come down here at least once a year if we could possibly make it happen to do a barbecue for the students. We appreciate the relationship and the support that we get from the school. What I have with me today is one of the newer products that Bachelin's developed over the last couple of years. Typically a belt, if you'd gone back 6 years ago, would not have had the upper section. It would have been just a simple lower belt section with the tool loops and the positioning D-rings. But with the advent of the climbing restrictions, it's taking extra equipment up the pole. And what we want to do is make sure that the lineman still works safely, still has the equipment that he needs, and the places to put it. This extra D-ring gives him the opportunity to take it up and keep it safely with him without getting confused with it in the lower D-ring. We try to use newer materials, keep the same structural integrity of the belt that Bachelin is famous for, long-lasting, good, durable product, but also give them a belt that's not going to be a lot heavier than it had been. So it's mutually beneficial in the form of improving our product, improving our reputation in the field, and just the quality overall.
300 hamburgers, 100 hot dogs.
200 hot dogs.
Oh, 200 hot dogs.
Associated buns, chips.
This is my workout. David Powell's jealous. Lift hamburger buns and burgers.
Traveling with me is Danny Matthews. His normal routine, he is the owner of the J.L. Matthews Company, and they are the distributor of our products, and they are the ones that have developed a relationship with the school.
This really is an amazing facility. I've been all over the country, a lot of different places. Of all the schools I go to, this one by far is just leading edge, it seems like.
Well, Danny got to know them before I did, because they approached Danny about sourcing some equipment. Don't hold my feet to the fire, but I think I started coming down here for the first time about 6 years ago, maybe 7 years ago. How you doing today, PJ? Good to see you.
We're glad to have Bachelin and J.L. Matthews out here today. They're cooking for the students, and they're giving back to the guys that are taking their equipment out into the industry. Both J.L. Matthews and Bachelin have both been industry partners and SLTC partners since the beginning of the school.
It's as I said, it's beneficial for us too. It helps us learn what the product needs tweaking here and there, and we've learned a lot from you guys. So it's invaluable to us, this relationship that we have. It's been a great proving ground for our product. We don't have the opportunity in general out in the field on a daily basis whereby the amount of product that's being used by these students climbing every day, getting used and abused. And what that does is it takes the product, puts it in difficult situations, and if there's something not quite right, we're going to find out about it. But to kind of go back to the conversation just before that, the sizing issue. I've talked to Rod and Bob about that, and Brad, our engineer. What we do want to do is we want to work on a video that will walk the students in your packet when you send a packet out, just a little flash drive that they plug in, and it takes them step by step. Here's where you start. Here's how you measure. This is how you do this. This is where you want your D-rings, and that's how you, so maybe that can help eliminate your...
It will help us a lot.
Okay. We talk to each other. We get back and forth. We get the phone call. We'll take a look at it. If it's something that we can fix, of course, we'll fix it and send it back down to get it proven again, see if it's going to make that change work. I feel like the vultures are starting to hover, the food's going on the grill, and it's like they're hanging on the wires, waiting for the body to quit kicking.
It's kind of like a bunch of wolves, you know, going for after your prey. It's free food. They've probably been eating Roman noodles for the last, however many weeks. So, it's exciting.
Hey, it looks like we want a burger and a dog today. There's your burger, and then we grab the dog. Enjoy that. Nice, good, thank you.
We appreciate J.L. Matthews coming out and feeding us. Appreciate all the tools they get for us and stuff, and good food.
Absolutely excited about it. It's nice to have a free meal for us.
Yeah. It's food. Can't beat that.
Free lunch is a good lunch.
Yeah, it is.
Well, they give us a free koozie today.
As we all have unique dietary needs, we try to accommodate as many as we can, and today we have a special veggie skewer specifically for Mr. Nardi here.
I don't see the tuna sticks though that I requested.
Well, Ingles didn't have it. Believe it or not,
Don't buy it at Ingles, please.
Ingles did not have it.
Relationships like that are priceless. So we're grateful that they would take the time out, come down and show their appreciation to the students and to the school for the years of partnership that we've had.
Genuinely, guys, we have to do a lot of things in our jobs throughout the year. Danny, myself, Bob. But for us, this is a little bit of a break from the normal routine. Not only is it a treat for us to come down and visit with these guys, but it's a treat for us just to get away and do something different. A little break in the monotony of day to day, so to speak.
We just want to say thank you for them. We want to say thank you to the school for having us provide tools and safety equipment for them. And just our way of saying, it's a great partnership and we enjoy being together with them.
My name's Abram Zeese, and I own a tree care company called Arbicare. We do tree preservation, take care of trees in the local area. 3 good friends of mine, Bernd Strasser, who's a 9-time world champion tree climber from Germany, Chris Cal from Scotland, and Mark Bridge from Switzerland. The 3 of them got together, the Tree Imagineers, started figuring out that there was a lot of similarities in whether you're climbing a tree or dropping down into a cave. A lot of the stuff that they use in caving and spelunking and rock climbing kind of traversed into tree climbing. And basically with arboriculture, it took a large leap, what we refer to as modern arboriculture now. I remember kind of Danny and saying, hey, all this stuff you have is like dinosaurs. And Danny was just really receptive with it, and he was just like, well, what do I need to do? Who do I need to call? Who do I need to contact? And then he did, and he's really gone leaps and bounds over what I even thought he was going to do. It's just so important to be able to, get the right tools in the right hands to keep people safe out there, because it's really a dangerous job.